continuing with digital wisdom, we have some questions that we have to ask ourselves. How do we? How do we use technology wisely? How do we find the best symbiosis of brain and machine? What should we outsource to machines, and what should be reserved for humans and human minds? That has to deal with the social presence aspect. Where's the line? When do we cross it? Do we want to cross it? There's two sides to every argument. We all know that. And I understand not everything is meant for computers and technology. I get that. I don't use it every day, all day. Part of being digitally wise is not only knowing how to use it, but when. Some of the best teachers I've seen have lessons that soar above the rest without using technology. Some students need to have something tangible in front of them, something that they can physically manipulate. It's up to each and every one of us, lifelong educators, to decipher our own interpretation or to find our own mix of humans and machines. There are some things that a machine cannot replace. Machines help teachers, help students of course, but they do not provide the fundamental emotional and human connection that students need to succeed. That's from Mark Prensky again. This quote means so much to me. I see it as technology being the middleman. Sometimes the median is necessary to function properly. We as a society have gone so far, we've literally gone to the moon and back because of technology. But if you take a step back and ask yourself how much technology you use in a day, it's hard to imagine actually functioning without it. On the other hand, there are just some things that technology can't do. It can't console you on a bad day or encourage you to keep trying even if you failed. It's a one-way street. Teachers are and will always be important. We guide students to succeed, and technology gives us a helping hand. The blended learning model is by no means trying to replace you as teachers. It's a guide to help students become the best that they can possibly be. So I found this online too, the resources on there, but it's a continuum of all sorts of different apps and technology programs that can be used by your students, and it breaks it up by blogs, social committees, questions and answers. It's a whole wheel, a continuum of tools that you can use. You just have to take the time to look and see what fits into what you're trying to do in your own classroom. So, in conclusion, you have a choice. I want this one to work. It's not going to. We all remember the scene from Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, when they take the Holy Grail and the guy chooses the nice pretty one, and he chose poorly. Just like that, you have a choice. We all do. Think about where you were 5 years ago, 10, 15 years ago. Think about what technology meant to you then. Was it the Zach Morris cell phone? Was it the dial-up internet that took not only 10 minutes to start up, but took up your phone line too? Now think of today. Think of 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 15. Where do you see us heading in terms of technology? Now think about how you teach. Have you changed your style in the last 5 or 10 years? I bet you all have done something different or tried something new. Teachers really are the profession that think the best on our feet. Things are changing on us constantly, and we roll with the punches and deal with the change. Blickies, Common Core, Huskies, next generation. There's always something new that's being thrown at us and says it's not going away, and then 5 years later, it's gone. We're good at thinking on our feet. But instead of just dealing with change, how about we become the forefront of change? How about instead of teaching students what technology is being used now, we let them discover ways of using it on their own? They might come up with something that you never even thought of yourself. Students live in a technology-rich world. I'll edit this out. Students live in a technology-rich world. Their classroom learning experience should be the same. And there are many things that we as humans can change. Time isn't one of them. Technology is not a fad. This is not going away. It's time we learn to embrace it